Do you like big weapons? Hmm? Do you like big swords? Hmm? Do you like short ones too? Do you like short swords? Do you like battle axes? Do you like war bows? Do you like horses? Do you like heavy plate armor? If so, this game is definitely for you. Okay? Ladies and gents, today we're going to talk about Chivalry, a game that has been left alone to survive by the grace of the player base. Because despite the potential that this game has to offer, the devs actually decided not to put any more resources into the game itself. So, Chivalry 2, with an overwhelming 9 out of 10 on Steam and a whopping 91% like ratio when it comes to the video game, is one of the most underrated medieval games that I've ever seen. Which, for those who don't know, Chivalry 2 is a 2021 multiplayer game. It's like a hack and slash online based in like medieval warfare. It is the blue against the red. It is the Dick Boys versus Dick Boys. Historically, it doesn't take place anywhere, and there's a reason for it, and it was actually a really smart decision from the devs not to do so, because that allowed them to have full-on creativity when it came to the game. You know, otherwise, if you would have made it to where it would be like based on like 2 events and like extremely realistic, you're pretty much limited, because then everybody's going to complain. So you have to choose one or the other, and I think the route that they chose is probably the best one. And if you didn't know, Chivalry had an all-time peak 16,000 players, which is not that bad, and that's not even counting sort of like the console players, because these games actually cross-plat. But as of now, it just counting on with 1,400 players at most. Sometimes it actually reaches 2,000, but that's just on a good day. Which again, it is actually pretty good that this game actually retained a little bit of the player base, considering on how fast the games actually vanish in today's day and age. And again, like if you even ask yourself, who is Chivalry's competitor? Like who is like the #1 competitor for this game? And good question, because it is a game called Mordhau. You know how many players Mordhau has? Have you ever thought about that one? Have you ever looked that up? Has 450 players. Yeah, that one is probably dying. That one's probably dying. Guess what? The devs haven't quit on the game. And that's one of the things that actually gets me mad when I talk about this, because Chivalry 2 has no competitors at all. And somehow, some way, someone, you know, sitting on a goddamn round table decided that it was a good idea to not add any more new content into the game and just to pull out of the game as if it was like a hot potato. Oh, Chivalry, I don't want Chivalry. Oh, and then just toss it away. Why? But anyways, I'm getting a little mad. Let me just go ahead and calm down and just keep on the goddamn video, because the goddamn my blood pressure is actually rising right now. And you might actually ask yourself, what's the game all about? What's like what does the game feature? Guys, the game features a revamped goddamn physical combat system. Yeah, with blocking, feinting, okay, and kicking. You can actually kick people in the dick, including a massive 64-team, massive like battleground, okay, with like immersive objectives. It has got extensive character and weapon customizations too, which amounts to almost like 60 medieval weapons across all classes and all specs. Also, to say the least, it has got dynamic and interactive environment. You have no idea how many times I'm just walking around minding my own business, and then I see a fish being tossed 13 yards away, hits me in the head, and I'm gone. There's horses, right? There's horses. I mean, God forbid the name is called Chivalry and there's no horses in the goddamn game. So there's jousting, there's all kinds of things. You can grab just about anything in the map and just use it as a weapon. From throwing like chickens. People throw chickens like in the battlefield.
As long as you hit him in the dick.
And then an insane level of like player expression is actually probably more detailed than any other game. The only thing that I asked the devs, if they ever come back into the game, that they actually need to add is goddamn voice chat proximity. That is going to make the game even more fun than what it already is. But you know, I've said that, guys, like, I just wanted to sort of like put that out there. And the question, you know, that this video revolves around is, should you actually play Chivalry on 2025? And the answer to that, from my perspective, is Yes, play Chivalry 100%. It's probably the best medieval game that you could play right now. So if you like swords, if you like goddamn knights, armor, if you like medieval warfare, like if you like war bows, if you like, you know, like just like small little bows, crossbows, you like goddamn two-handed weapons, this is the game for you. There's nothing better right now than this game. So go ahead, download it. You can probably get it for like $7 with 80% discount. That they're probably, you know, they always have these deals, okay? And that's it. Just enjoy the game. All right, the community is not bad. It's not toxic. There's not a whole lot of like hacks or anything like that. You know, when it comes to the game, I've played the game for a few hours now, and I've only encountered one hack in a single game. So, and I've done many games. I have probably like 100 hours in the game. Again, boys, should you play the game? Yes, you should. And that's about it, boys. Thank you for watching, for standing by. Don't forget to go ahead and click, okay, and sub. Help a goddamn brother out.
Apes together, goddamn strong.
Never forget, guys, that it's just a bad day, not about life. And with that being said, boys, I'll see you on the next one. This was just a short, sweet little video because I owe it to Chivalry 2. It's a game that I've been actually enjoying more than usual, and that doesn't happen very often. It's like just so hard to have fun nowadays. So that game actually managed to do that for me, all right? And that's why I'm actually recommending it to you guys, all right? So see you guys again. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.